inspirational tea sippers. This is Shantae, and I'm coming back to you guys with another video. I pray that you guys are well, doing amazing, feeling amazing, holding on to hope and faith, you guys, with all that is going on. We are all pretty much just holding on to hope and faith, praying to God that there is a change coming here soon. But because I didn't want this beat to go to waste after my video, woo! Texas got all kind of, these yellow jacket bees are going inside that thing, but it's starting to, I think it's about 6 o'clock. It's still kind of hot out here though, but anyways, back on track, y'all. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about narcissists. Deanna had her first encounter with a narcissist, and there is no way, I'm having a protein drink, there is no way I would have been able to kind of talk to her and give her kind of like some knowledge and kind of like school her on what a narcissist was if I hadn't been through it before myself. So you guys, I never knew what a narcissist was, in all honesty. I never knew. I remember a few years back, or a couple of years back, I was having a really hard time, and I remember just praying to God, like trying to figure out, like, Lord, what is wrong? Like, I'm trying to figure out my situation. Like, it's nothing is working. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's good, it's bad, it's worse. So Lord, please just, you know what I'm saying? I remember just like crying out to God, asking him to like help me, show me, reveal to me like what is going on. And I remember one day I was laying on the couch, and I think I was watching a makeup tutorial, and a video popped up on my phone, and it said 10 ways to know you're involved with the narcissist, or 10 ways to know, ooh, they are going inside of that thing. 10 ways to know you're involved with a narcissist, or how to know that you're communicating with a narcissist, or something like that, right? So, I mean, the video didn't even have nothing to do with what I was watching. So when it popped up and I opened the video and I began to listen to the video and watch the video, and I kid you not, every single thing I had been going through, every single thing, you know, that I had been experiencing, it pretty much answered everything that I had ever felt. It pretty much answered everything, and it made things so much clearer. And that was the first day I ever found out or even knew what a narcissist was. I had no clue. So a narcissist is someone who is mentally unstable, you guys. Half the time, majority of the time, these people come from a broken childhood, or a childhood to where they were abandoned, they were emotionally neglected, they were treated as a black sheep, they watched their parents do favoritism, and like, you know, so they don't know, or they lack the emotional capacity to like self-examine themselves. These type of people, they never apologize. A narcissist will blame anybody else but themselves for anything that's going on. They'll never admit to their faults. They really don't take you seriously. Like, it's so many different things. And there's a lady who, her name is Dr. Romani, and I've learned so much from her, and just trying to like move on and get my mental health together after experiencing, you know, something so devastating emotionally. She has taught me so much, and she's been kind of like this motherly support kind of like figure as I'm kind of like getting through and maneuvering through just kind of like healing and everything, right? And so like narcissists, there's so many different terms, like they breadcrumb, they gray rock, they ghost you. Like if something is going on that is emotionally heightened to them, and like causes them to have to reflect, or, you know, deal with an issue or something like that, like they will literally ghost you and like not say nothing to you, or when they do decide to talk to you, it's just like a one word, you know, type thing. And it's kind of like they will discard you. They will throw you to the side. 9 times out of 10, they have an addiction of some sort to something. And they pretty much always have a means of a narcissistic supply on the side. Like they're usually always talking to an ex, they're always on Facebook or always on social media. They always need that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they always need that validation or they always need that attention or they always need that because they're very, very insecure individuals. They're very, very insecure individuals, and pretty much their job is to make you as miserable as they've ever felt in their life. Now, I don't know if narcissists intentionally set out to hurt you. I don't know if they do. I can't fully say that, but I do know that once they find out that they hurt you, however, the feeling is too great, it's too emotional, it's too much work for them to dig deep internally to deal with any of the issues, so they don't care. They literally really don't care. Like they really don't care. I mean, and for me, having dealt with a narcissist, and I'm thinking too in my past too in another relationship as well, like I think that we all have some type or some small traits of a narcissist within us. There's sometimes some things that we do, you know what I'm saying, that could display, you know, some maybe a little bit, we have the trait here and there. Everybody has a little bit of character flaws, things within their character that, you know, maybe isn't always so great. I get that. But I'm talking about on the extreme level. I'm talking about on the extreme level of gaslighting. Gaslighting is them taking away your reality, never admitting anything, any fault, never saying thank you, never having a heart of gratitude, never apologizing, never always putting the blame on everybody else. Like I'm talking about somebody who is mentally sick and mentally not capable of being in a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can be in a relationship, but I'm talking about a healthy, reciprocating relationship. You know what I'm saying? A relationship that is full of reciprocity. You give, I give. I give, you give. You give 100, I give 100. Now, I'm the type of person to where I don't believe in 50-50, 80-20, all this stuff. You give, I give a certain amount. I believe I give 100, you give 100. I mean, if we giving 50-50 and I'm giving half of myself and you giving a certain part of yourself and I'm giving you a certain percentage of myself, I mean, what are we doing? No, if I'm in this and I'm going to take out my time to deal with you and take out my time to get to know you and be in a relationship with you and all of this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and give you 100%. And it is what it is, what happens in the outcome. And I expect the person that I'm with and the person that I spend my time with and the person that I decide to, you know, deal with or whatever, because I believe that my time is precious and valuable, I expect that person to give me 100% as well. And with a narcissist, you are not, I repeat, you are not going to get 100%. And even if you do, it's only going to be on a temporary basis. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to be temporary, just to kind of bring you in, just to breadcrumb you, just to kind of hoover you and just to suck you back in so they can be the same person that they plan on being and never changing in the beginning. So, Deanna, you guys, so sometimes these relationships, sis, you could be dating a narcissist and you just don't know. You think you're going crazy, and like mentally, these people will destroy you mentally. They will destroy your mental, they will destroy your emotions, and they will destroy your spirit. Like, because you think you're going crazy, it's like you in this world of like, it's something you can't explain, and it's something so damaging that it only takes a lot of time and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, just watching these therapy videos and just kind of sorting through everything and getting through all the emotions and kind of just like letting these people go in order to really heal and move on. But Deanna had her first encounter with a narcissist, y'all. And so that's what made me want to talk about it, because I'm like, what if somebody is in a relationship or in a marriage, or you dealing with a mother? It could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a husband, it could be a wife, it could be a sister, it could be a brother, it can be anybody. What if you're dealing with this individual and you have no, why is this piece going inside that hole? But anyways, they probably building some type of nest in there. Oh well, I'm gonna be moving here in a few weeks. But yeah, so she had her encounter with this narcissist, you guys. And this guy, like, I don't mind Deanna hanging out with boys. She played basketball with the guys up the street, you know what I'm saying? Or like hang out, the kids, or walk around the block and stuff and get some fresh air if they start or the other. I don't mind that, because as a child growing up, my mom was very, very strict. And so when we got to the age to where we wanted to talk to boys and stuff, like I did in my story time on that video where we had the boys call, we always had to sneak behind her back. You know what I'm saying? And I always vowed that, when I had kids, or if I ever had a daughter, like, I wouldn't raise her like that. Like, I would be open and honest with her. I would allow her to, talk to boys, and I would just kind of like maneuver and just kind of like help her and guide her, through with rules and boundaries and guidelines and all that stuff, right? So I know she talked to boys. I ain't worried about that. As long as everything is appropriate, you're not crossing the boundaries and guidelines and all that stuff, I really don't have a problem with it. You went to high school. I mean, come on. I'm a realist. So being realistic, I'd rather you do it, or the guys, they'll be hanging out in the garage or hanging out at the front, or, just playing basketball, frisbee, whatever. I don't mind that. So this guy was like, I met the guy or whatever. I met his parents, and he would bring her gifts and stuff like that. And it's like they sell you this wonderful, great dream. So like he's really into sports. He's a really cute chocolate guy, and supposedly he has this great family home. His parents have been married for a long time or whatever, and so whatever. But I would start to notice, like, he was weird. He started doing weird stuff. Like, I saw him one day, like, karate chopping, like, doing some weird stuff. Like, he was kind of, like, beating the air, or, like, punching and socking somebody, like, when I was on my way to the store. And I told Deanna, like, I seen him in the garage acting like he was fighting somebody or punching somebody or swinging in the air and, being crazy or whatever. And so she was like, oh, really? Yeah. And then I had a dream. That he was being very, very jealous at school, and he ended up cutting my daughter's neck and cutting another girl's neck at school for talking to other boys, right? And so when I seen him, I was like, do you know I had a dream about you? I was like, come here. I was like, I had a dream about you the other night, that you was at school and you was so jealous about my daughter and her friend talking to some boys, that you cut her neck and you fought the other girl, and you just was acting crazy. He was just like, what? No. That's crazy or whatever, right? So I just kind of left it at that. And then I would hear, like the little conversations or whatever that they would have. And she, oh no, I'm not talking to them. Or I can have friends. Or she'd be like, you're not my daddy. Like, I can talk to whoever I want. Like, I have friends or whatever. And so I'm telling her, like, and then I would see him, like, sit behind the mailbox and just, like, very sad. I'm telling you, y'all, if Eeyore had a brother, he would be it. Like, oh no, nobody wants to play with me. Nobody wants to be my friend. Nobody wants to have fun. And he would just, like, sit there, really, honestly, behind the mailbox and kind of just, like, tuck his head, or he would be out on the curb in front of the house so Deanna could, like, see him when she was, like, walking by. He didn't want her to hang around other people. He didn't want her to hang around, like, her other friends and all that stuff. And he would just be, like, on the curb and sitting with his head in between his legs and looking all sad and depressed and want somebody to look at him. And I'm telling her, like, girl, if you don't stop talking to him right now, this boy is freaking psycho, okay? He's psycho. He's weird as hell. And one day we were taking a family walk, right? And so and I told her, you need to stop talking to him now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a no. I'm telling you how, emotions. And I'm telling her, like, and then I started talking to her about, this is why I don't allow you to have a boyfriend right now. Like, I don't mind friends, but when you start putting a title on boyfriend, girlfriend, you guys aren't emotionally mature for what, boyfriend, girlfriend calls for right now. Like, right now, you should just be chilling, having friends, hanging out, having a good time, enjoying your youth. So I'm walking, me and Terriana and Deanna and TJ. And so he runs up to me and he was like, excuse me, ma'am. He was like, did you tell Deanna that you didn't want her talking to me no more, and I couldn't come down here no more? And I said, you're absolutely right. I said, because first of all, you are not her daddy. You cannot tell her who to hang out with, who not to hang around with. I said, I do not like you guys' conversations. I said, I'm watching this friendship and I'm watching what's going on. I said, and I am not the one for it. I'm not the one for it. I've already told you guys where I stand. I've already told you, boundaries or whatever. And Deanna can do and hang around whoever she wants. You're not her daddy. You can't tell her what to do. You can't tell her who to be around. And since you have a problem with that, then it's best that she not talk to you at all. This boy gonna tell me, well, I need to keep an eye on her. I need to watch what she's doing. I need to make sure that she is not talking to other people. I started cussing at that little boy. I said, boy, what the hell are you talking about? I said, I don't give a damn what you talking about. I don't give a damn what you got going on. I said what the hell I said. You are not her daddy. You do not need to be keeping an eye and watching out on nobody. I don't know what type of party you think this is, but this is not the party that you think is going on. Deanna is not your damn child. She ain't your damn puppet, and you don't own and or rule nothing that done came up out of my loins, okay? So get the hell out of my face. You heard what the hell I said. Don't call, don't look, don't nothing. Little boy, how the hell you gonna tell me? I need to keep an eye on your daughter. I need to watch her because she be hanging around other boys and they be down there playing basketball. And I'm like, and your problem is? Yeah, and she talk to other people and they be girls and boys down there and they be down there hanging out. And I know exactly where she at. Deanna comes check in every hour. What is the problem? They can be down there playing basketball. You don't want this girl to hang around nobody. Boy, what the hell is wrong with you? So all the other boys was like, man, you need to just leave. You need to just leave or whatever. And then she said he went back down there and he didn't tell her nothing that I said. And he was telling her that you need to stop hanging around him and you need to come here. And she said he was down there like, come here. And Deanna was like, boy, you are not my freaking daddy or whatever. And so 2 weeks ago, y'all. And you know, narcissists can be hypochondriacs. They'll fake like they're sick. They can be abusive. They can be, you know, it's just so many different things. You know what I'm saying? And as far as relationship wise, I think it's very important to gain the knowledge so that you can know and or recognize when you are dealing with somebody like that, right? So about 2 weeks ago, the boy was like, he's sick because she hadn't been talking to him. She had to cut off all communication because I'm like, this is how stuff gets started. This is how little relationships and all that and stuff start boiling over. And I'd be damned on my watch because I'd have been went down there and blew up his whole damn house, his family, all that. And I don't give a damn who call, who watch, who what. I don't play that. It ain't gonna happen on my time and my watch. So cut it completely out. So she hadn't been talking to him. He'd been walking down the street all slow, his head all hung down, sitting on a curb, acting like he crying and all this and all that. I'm like, this boy is a freaking baby narc. Like, I told Deanna, it's either somebody in his family, either his daddy or his mama, or he grew up like this, or they grew up like this, and something he's watching or something is going on that is not emotionally right in that family. And no, right? So the boy is now like in a panic mode of her leaving. So he trying his best. Do you know that this boy told her and was telling him in the garage, like, I went to the doctor the other day and you know, they did some blood work and stuff like that, and they found out that I'm dying and all of this. So Deanna, you need to be calling me. You need to talk to me because I won't be living very long, and I won't be around, and I only got 3 days to live, and my mama gonna be taking me back to the doctor, and they're gonna put me on hospice and all that. She said, and everybody in the garage was just like, really? She said it just got real quiet and real awkward. And he was like, yeah, I'm dying or whatever. So when Deanna came home and she was like, mama, she was like, so-and-so is dying. She said, so-and-so said he was dying, but I don't believe him. I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, he said his mama took him to the hospital and he had some type of blood condition or something like that. And the doctors only gave him a few days to live, right? So I told Deanna, I said, since we both know that he's lying, I said, why don't we go to the store, get his mama some flowers and buy her a card and some balloons and go down there and be like, I'm sorry that your son is going through this. I'm sorry that your son is getting ready to pass away. And, you know, we apologize. You know, we're so sorry for your loss and we send our condolences. Deanna was like, mama. I say, yeah, come on, because if my child was doing some crap like that, I would want somebody to come down here and tell me and let me know what the hell was going on so that I can nip this in the bud. We can figure it the hell out and we can start figuring out, because come on now, if you about to grow up and be this type of person, it's about to be some trouble brewing. And so she was like, mama, she said, if we were to do that, she was like, I feel like it would be playing with the devil. And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, no, because if we already know he's lying, if we already know that it's not true, why would we, interact and go that far as to, you know what I'm saying, go take his mom balloons and cars and all that stuff. She was like, that's playing with the devil. She was like, we already know, so let's just leave it completely alone. I don't talk to him no more. He's not my friend. I don't call him. I blocked him or whatever. She was like, so just, leave it at that. And I'm like, okay, I respect your decision or whatever, but me, I would go down there and send her flowers, roses, and candies and all that stuff, just so that she can know. She'd be like, what? My son dying? Yeah, boo. And then so she said she seen him the other day, and they kind of like made eye contact, and he had to like hurry up and run and go the other way, because mind you, he's supposed to be dead by now. Like, really. And I told Deanna, I said, this is a prime example of a narcissist. I said, this is a baby narc. And I started telling her about, the communication and how they are and how they're jealous and possessive. They have very low self-esteem. They take no accountability for their actions. They take no accountability for self-reflection. They're not capable of doing any of that. Like, this boy is like mentally really for real sick. And I was just kind of, telling her, about, relationships and stuff like that, and why I feel like, at this time and age, you should just be chilling, hanging out, having a good time, because what comes with relationships, you're just not ready for. So I'm going to leave a few quotes that my cousin left, that messaged me the other day, because she had been finding out, like some traits of a narc. I'm not talking about a few things. I'm talking about the extreme. When I leave Dr. Ramani's link down below and you check out that video, and you've been trying to figure out what's up in your relationship, are you going crazy? Are you mentally psycho? Do you have a mental issue? Like, these people will blame you for having a mental issue. They will blame you for being psycho and needing meds, and them not, and their favorite line is, I didn't say that. That is their top favorite line. I did not say that, and that did not happen. It is just, it's really, you will literally think that you are in a Twilight Zone, freaking going nuts, like, for real. And the best thing you can do is just like leave these type of people alone, because they don't want to change. They don't want to change. And if they do, it takes too much work. It's too much self-examination. It's too much healing. And they act like they're not capable of, doing anything. So it's like, it's just best to leave them alone. But I'm going to leave some quotes at the end of this video so you can kind of see, and then I'm going to leave the link to her video so that you guys can check out her videos and kind of like see and get a feel. Maybe a lot of you know, but maybe a lot of you don't. I'm just saying, because I didn't know. I had no clue. Didn't even know what the definition of a narcissist was. Had absolutely no clue until I was on my face crying out to God, asking him, what is the problem? Please tell me something. Please, please, God. And it was like a couple of weeks later, I was laying on the couch and that video popped up. So, I mean, he could be a narcissist. Bro, she could be a narc. Just somebody who is just so toxic. We can be looking at the sky right now. The sky is blue. I don't know if you can see that. We all can see that the sky is blue. You can be sitting with a narcissist and we looking at the sky and the sky is blue. Like, oh, the sky is blue. Pretty blue sky. Well, no, I think it's a little bit gray. Or I think it's purple. We both looking at the same sky. We know it's blue, but you just gonna say it's purple just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? Just because. Yeah, I mean, it's just. And then if I say, oh, well, you said it was purple. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. Oh, you taking things out. That's not what happened. That's not what it is. You took it the wrong way. That's not what I meant. They always take away your reality. They always take away what you think or what you feel. They never validate your feelings. They never accept any type of blame. They never accept any type of, oh, baby, it'll be a cold day in hell before they apologize. It'll be a cold day in hell before they apologize and just simply say, I'm sorry. Simply say, please forgive me. Simply say, it was my fault, my bad. Oh, baby, it ain't gonna happen. So these people are really, really, really unknowingly, I don't know if they know or not, but they really, really can really, really destroy us. So that's all what I wanted to say, you guys. I didn't want to waste a good beat. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to go in here and clean up, wash these dishes, and listen to some more music, some healing music, and some good songs that I've been listening to that's been getting me through. So until the next time, inspire, be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you. Good day.